Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to After Hour Idioms. I'm your host, David, and I'm excited to share with you today's idiom
Hey, David,
hello.
I thought you said I was in charge of picking the idioms today.
You were right, Mrs. Pauline, Queen Pauline.
Thank you.
You are the one calling the shots today.
That's right, I am. I am calling the shots, and I say we use that idiom, call the shots.
Okay, that's a great idiom to use,
I know.
Your Highness. To call the shots means that you are in a position of authority or influence.
Yes, I am. Yes, that is. So, for example, your boss is in a position of authority. So you might say if somebody has a question about if it's okay to do something in the company, you might say, ooh, I'll have to ask my boss about that. She calls the shots.
Right. Or maybe in your family. Maybe your dad is a really tough-looking guy and your mom is very quiet. And people might think that she doesn't really talk much, but really, you might say to them, actually, my mom is the one who calls the shots in our family.
Oh, I like that one. I was thinking too, sometimes if somebody gets really angry at a store and they want to talk to the manager, because they're angry, they won't just say like, oh, could I please talk to a manager? Instead, they'd say something like, who calls the shots around here? I want to talk to them.
That's right, yeah. And when someone talks like that, you better find the manager quick, and then you hide in the break room. Let your manager deal with that.
That's right.
Yes.
Well, now that I am calling the shots, David, I think we should move on to another idiom, and let's make it be about a horse.
Okay, excellent. That's good, because I did prepare an idiom about a horse.
Just like I said you should.
Just like you said I should.
Okay.
Right. And our idiom, with our horse idiom, is to eat like a horse. Now, that just means that you frequently have a very big appetite.
That's right. So not just once, not just when you're hungry one time and eat a lot of things. That's not when you would use this. You use it when there is somebody who consistently eats a lot. For example, oh, that boy eats like a horse. Every time he goes to that restaurant, he eats 30 dumplings in one sitting.
That's right. Yeah. Or you might say of someone who maybe looks very thin, maybe a guy named Tom. Oh, you know, Tom, he looks very, very skinny, but don't let it fool you. He eats like a horse.
Right. Or sometimes we talk about this with kids who are growing. They have a really big appetite. So you might hear somebody say, Sammy is having a growth spurt and he's always hungry. He eats like a horse.
That's right. Well, we hope that you are not eating any actual horses because they're beautiful animals, but I understand if you do. We all have different practices. Listen, thank you for joining us for today's After Hour Idioms, and we hope to see you next time. Stay hungry.